Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Let's just give the camera a wiggle. Apologies for the cars going past. Yeah, I'm probably stupid doing it out here now because we get lots of traffic, but who gives a shit? So, still warm, it's still bloody roasting. So, I did and ah what I would be reviewing next or whether I would just have a drink, but I've decided to do a review, and it's one that the wife got me the other day. She picked it up from Black Forest Deli in Oswestry. I know they do their orders from Beers of Europe, so a lot of you might have seen this on their website, but we have a German Pilsner now, and it's Herforder Pils. It's coming in at 4.8% in a 500ml bottle, costs £3.70. What was I going to say? Yeah, the brewery's called Herforder Brauerei, so Herforder Brewery, quite simple really. Like the old label, that is so typical sort of, I don't know, so typical kind of European kind of lager label. Love the bottle cap. I do like the old bottle caps. Hate the boring ones, I do like these ones. So let's get this cracked open, get it into a glass and see what we get. It's another one of them glasses that I don't have for this brewery. Don't have every glass, unfortunately. There was something I was going to say. I can't think off the top of my head. Pretty useless, isn't it? But yeah, it's warm, so I fancy something cold and wet and crisp and clean, and I'm hoping this is going to do it for me. Let me have a look at the bowl, see if I can see what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's brewed to the Reinheitsgebot, the old German purity law. So it should be decent. Beer in a glass, as you can see. Golden straw colour, clear, plenty of carbonation, finger of white head. Not hugely compact, but they are quite compact bubbles on there. So let's give her a swirl. Dive in with the nose, touch the screen so I can see myself. Dive in with the nose, see what we get on the nose. Yeah, that is typical German spiciness. That typical Pilsner, spicy, peppery kind of feel on the nose. Hoppy. A little tickle of sort of citrus, lemon sort of thing in there. As I always say, that's what you're going to pick up with these beers. Not really a sort of, there may be a little bit of malt in the background, but certainly no sort of breadiness for me. It's like crisp, sharp bite of a Pilsner. So it smells decent. Let's dive in, give her a go. Cheers. Cheers, Mrs. as well. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's getting these German beers that aren't sort of, for instance, Herforder is a cracking Pilsner on the Perfect Draft. I mentioned this the other day, but then when you compare them to this, that maybe hasn't been tampered with, that is all the original sort of recipe and everything, you see how much difference there is. Beer is light, certainly not watery, but it is light. Well carbonated, but not massively over carbonated. Just that typical sort of carbonation in there that pushes the flavours around your mouth. Mouth feels alright, but you don't get that smoothness or the softness of the water. Taste wise, for me, again, it's pretty much what I got on the nose. It's pretty much what you're getting in the taste. Very little maltiness there. No sort of, I don't think there's any breadiness in there for me. It's all full on hops, a little bit of citrus, and that spicy, peppery bite to it. Really clean, really clean. In fact, it's almost so clean you could almost say it's got that watery feel about it, because it is that clean, but there is no wateriness about it. That's just how clean it is. It's got that nice sharp bite to it. Clean, crisp, refreshing, 4.8%. You might think it feels a bit stronger because of that little bite to it. That sort of bitter crispness, the bitter sort of snap to it. But it drinks I mean, this is typical sort of 4.8% stuff from Germany. That's the sort of thing you get with it. If, excuse me, if you've had a few of these sorts of beers, you'll know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's German efficiency, as we always say, or a lot of beer reviewers say, you know, the Germans just know, when it comes to pilsners, lagers, anything like that, the Germans do this with their eyes closed. It's absolutely, it's a cracking beer. It is, it really is. Well worth picking up. £3.70, do you know what? I don't care if I'm in a pub or not. £3.70 for pretty much a pint bottle is well worth it. Clean, crisp, sharp, and does the job on a day like today. So that's it for this beer review. They're my views on it. Go out and pick it up, give it a go. If you like them sharp and crisp and got that bite to them, you're going to like this. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. If it's sunny where you are, like I've said already today, enjoy the rest of the sun, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.